Oh, there's no latch. Well, putting a latch on the door is among one of the many things left to do on this car that pretty much has no chance of going racing in New Hampshire. What we need to do in 2 weeks is get the car running, which is put all the plumbing together for the car, hook up every sensor we need for the Mega Squirt, and then do all the wiring too, which none of us are good at. And then if we could get it running and we can start it and it works before the 15th, then we have to decide, do we go for it, pay the money to enter the car, finish it in 2 weeks, and then go racing? Or is it even going to be running by the 15th? Which, I mean, I'm not a pessimist, but I doubt that's going to happen. If it isn't, here's the contingency plan. We continue building it, even if we don't get it into the race, and we bring it to New Hampshire so that we could run it on the track on the test and tune day on the 28th. That's my plan right now because of our schedules and how much we've had to do lately. So today we're just gonna put everything we have on these shelves and on that desk over there, that counter. We're gonna get put on this car today, in addition to making a run over to the race shop to get other fittings and things that we need, like which AN fitting goes into this, because this is where our turbo is going to get its water from. So, we could put on the gasket for the throttle body. That's exciting. But no, really, we're going to put a bunch of stuff on and get it going. Okay, I probably did something I shouldn't have done, but I got excited, started opening up boxes, and now we're not really sure where all of these bushings go. But on the boxes, it says which ones were which. But now we don't know, so we're gonna have to look. Anyway, got an O2 sensor and controller. We're basically, what we're gonna try and do right now, I'm gonna get some connections, one of these for the coolant neck. I'm gonna get coolant for the turbo. I'm gonna get, figure out what size that is for the oil feed line for the turbo. This down here is where the coolant neck is. And gotta get something to put in this hole, which I might have bought, and figure out what fitting goes there. I'm not sure why there's a hole in the turbocharger compressor wheel right there, but I guess we can figure that out. And then we got to buy some different fuel line for the car, because I don't think we want to run this stuff. And this stuff also is only running to a surge box, which we can't use. So we have to look and see how the fuel lines are feeding into this surge box so that we can then buy the right fittings or buy the right fuel line to go into those fittings. Okay, so a lot of fitting stuff we have to do. What John and I are doing right now is taking our new control arms, which we have to mount today in order to get the suspension on. We have to press out the old stock bushings, which are brand new, from these holes and put in these polyethylene bushings into those holes. So we just pressed that one out. It was super easy with the Harbor Freight 20-ton press, and now we're going to do this one and we'll show you how this is done.
Also in the comments below, which brakes do you prefer? RS4 brakes? GT3 brakes? Like, comment, subscribe.
Well, let's take the metal out. We don't need that in there. All right, so we're going to press this guy in. I think we need to raise it up.
What if we just did this?
No.
No? Why?
No, I think I'd rather have all of this on that. So
what?
this whole area on this to keep it straight and flat. Oh, God.
Good.
Oh, God.
Good.
Oh, God. Maybe we should put glasses.
No, it's gonna be fine. I just want it centered.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not gonna do anything. It's not that much pressure.
Well, it's going to like pop in, I think, you know?
What do you think's gonna happen?
And move your thumb so we could see, so the one viewer on our channel can watch this.
Hi, Jeff.
I think you got it in. And there you have it.
Hope that works.
That's one bushing in. All right, so what we've done is successfully press in a set of poly bushings into the new control arms. There's your pivot. There's your one that goes in the body. And then we just put on brand new ball joints on both sides. These are done. All right, so now is the harder part of pressing in these bearings into these knuckles. So this will take a little more time and effort. Okay, bye. We've got a 74 millimeter disc that's gonna push in the bearing basically up to where the ring, the C-clip ring fits. And then with a 70 millimeter tool, not this one, we're gonna push it all the way down to the other circlip. So let's see if this one works. Butter.
I mean, tight fucking butter, but
Butter.
perfect.
So I basically just press the bearing to the ridge of where that next C-clip will go in. This one is flush to this one. And without the Harbor Freight 20-ton hydraulic bottle jack press, unsponsored, we probably wouldn't have been able to do this. Are we doing all four?
Yeah. Bang them out.
Okay, we're gonna do all four. Montage, cue. Okay, welcome to the end of the day. We didn't film much during the day because we were too busy working for a change. Here's a rundown on what we did. We ran new fuel lines, took off the old surge tank because that's not allowed. Ran new fuel lines. The blue line is the return line. So we're just gonna splice in a connector for those two lines that are hanging there. Fuel lines come up through the body, right back there. Here's the feed line, goes in through the pressure regulator, which is this guy. Comes out here, goes through here, into here, fills up the fuel rail, and under here, we've got 4 550cc injectors. This is the return line, goes back down through the body and out towards the back. We have to get one fitting to block that off because I don't think we need that unless my intake air temp sensor goes in there, but I think this is an intake air sensor. I just have to look at it. Let's see what else we do. So got all this fuel line stuff done. We also got an oil line, oil feed line, which goes to a side port on the block. So this will feed the turbo with oil. This is a coolant line that will help keep the turbo cool. And on this back side, which you can't see it, is where it goes out or in. I can't remember which way it goes. Let's see what else we did. And then we did some suspension work. John has the brakes on. He's got the suspension on. I think this is all sort of test fit stuff. We'll have to tighten everything down, but you know, just as far as test fitting goes, we're in good shape. And that was it. Still got to do some plumbing with the turbo, the intercooler, and all the radiator hoses and stuff, which I guess I have to find. But that's it for now. Less than 2 weeks before, well, I guess it's about 2 weeks before we have to get everything done for the deadline. So hopefully tomorrow we can't do anything. Next work day is in 3 days on Tuesday. That's, I think, October 4th. So we're getting close. And we should have pretty much everything plumbed up and ready to go. We just won't have any wiring done. So maybe I'll take the wiring home and sort of take a look at that. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. All right, thanks. I won't bore you with it.